Pistols is put mid-pressure down. Doesn't matter what map it is.
Push out, Trent lucky to escape with his life. Be a tiny little tick of damage taken there.
Time to jump.
In the meantime, any sight. Doors open. G2 making themselves feel comfortable.
Yeah, gave away so much information there with just Trent's little peek. But now, PRX, I like this, trying to come from the top of heaven and flood in.
No flanks to come through here for PRX. HL's not going to be able to find too much damage. Just going to barrel their way down through elbow. Something in behind one is going to be taken out from Valyn. jawgemo responding in kind. PatMen feeling one back to high, flushed out. Now it's all down to PatMen. Top of the spike, the swing! Forsaken, otherwise not able to find too much damage. Does get a glimpse, but able to bounce out. Garage and Leaf, okay, does end up getting taken down. jawgemo finding the spot here. One Dubai who's going to be overwhelmed. Talon arrives from above. Forsaken with one more kill. Now traded out, but PatMen still putting up the heroics, looking to do some more. Stem the bleeding as much as humanly possible. Shock right of the rope. Push over the top. Valyn does end up falling to the wayside. A dink across, but overwhelmed. One way now on the setup.
That should give it away.
Oh, he's going to push up into this, get up on top of the box, and Valyn, I'm not sure if he's going to read this. JonahP is forsaken! Hits the transfer on the two. jawgemo there. Dubai playing closer to Mail's going to be spotted. Jinggg in the lion's share damage, but on the re-swing, finds Leaf, and now it's all down to jawgemo.
Dubai is when they have rifles almost.
Something with the outlaw. Quickly forced off the angle, forced back over in towards the spawn, as Valyn is just TPing forward, taking so much space here. He's already into heaven. And he's going to catch them off guard. Runs out of bullets, drops to the classic, still gets some damage in, and PatMen cannot find more in ramp. This is exactly what I was just talking about. G2 immediately in with a two-player advantage.
Incredible on Ecos.
Dimensional drift going forward. Forsaken nearly caught on time as the Prowler caught on the wall. There's Leaf's position. Straw goes for the exit. It's the spray and pray, and Forsaken left to his own devices. 1v4 at 46 HP. G2 upping the pace, disrespecting the setups. Take it away, this round win.
Three-man stack here for PRX.
Really want to try to get him out of here. Tucks back, drops down. Paranoia going to be sent, but only eats a tiny tick of damage there to the back of the leg. The trap play doesn't come to fruition. PatMen now going to be slowly creeping his way through the spawn to try to set up a flank here, but this B site very much open for the taking for G2. Push on the corner though, Forsaken. Reading the plant spot. Finds a headshot on the Trent, delays a little bit further.
Gives you the man advantage too.
Spike planted.
1-1 drop checked, but there's the timing. jawgemo swinging when it's the worst possible moment there for something. PatMen needs this flank to be big, but it is being watched, and it's just going to be taken down off the rip. Player advantage now here for the side of G2. The push into the smoke. Forsaken able to find one. jawgemo does get eliminated. TP forward, the swing out from Dubai. Arriving on the Raptors and finding JonahP! Finding them all! The lead.
Face your fear!
He's able to go ahead and stay back. Nightfall avoided by something. We'll be hearing the line share of these players as the Prowler scouts his position. Knows that the Aura Skate crash into the back of sight. Dubai is going to be taken down as Valyn. With that stinger, just comes away with it. Attempted a pre-fire, but bullets whizzing past the enemy Omen. Valyn stays alive. Entering Nightfall, now going to be sent. Point blank on the rocket, doesn't find value. jawgemo quickly trades it out. Player advantage maintained, but now expounded upon here for PRX. A 2v2 is back between the corner. Forsaken.
It's early, and it maybe looks like G2 is going to be able to hold it down. Forsaken, PatMen coming together nicely there. Nice swing early from something can find value.
Line swing out here from Dubai. jawgemo tagged up. Something on the opposite side. Able to go ahead and flush out that enemy Viper. Removes the lurk. Safety, but can he get on the line in time? That smoke should buy a bit of space, and oh boy, Forsaken, he's got the judge, but they're able to go ahead and take him down. The clone leading the way. jawgemo instantaneous with a headshot. Gets rid of the operator. Gets rid of Jinggg. As he is still absolutely frying. PatMen swinging around the back. JonahP perfectly ready for it, but seemed like he had to read, but able to have the shots. Up now, scooped up here for jawgemo.
Fake teleport.
As PatMen will reroute up in towards B heaven. Trent gonna be the first line that he has to try to cross. Stuck on the angle.
Side, jawgemo gonna go on a dimensional drift.
Here. Second one of the half.
Jingg's in trouble.
Leading forward, and he's going to be able to spot quite a few players here. Said Jinggg in a rough position, is pushed out of this one, and jawgemo somehow comes away with the kill. Something taken down. Jinggg does get flushed out, not before he's able to find one. But he should have been dead to rights. Pit now invested here on the site. Divine Forsaken swooping around from main versus 4. And how have we gotten here? The spray just a hair off from being able to find JonahP. Quick check in from Devi. Couple tags, but kill not found. Trent lingering forward. Forsaken trying to get creative with it up and over the top of the screen, but eventually does get found. jawgemo's got the shorty at the ready. Looks like Devi's going to want to try to exit, being watched. 2 players set up here. Inside of B Heaven. Devi, Jinggg looking to try to hold this line. Jinggg able to find one. Blast packs across the way. Gets out towards safety. Paint shells to try to buy some space and some time. If he finds another kill, would be a showstopper online for him, but he's not going to be able to get it. Leaf strikes him down. PatMen now having to do everything. Way across into the B side, but there are still about to be 3 players here to try to greet them. Devi still over in garage. Leaf spotting out one. Hits the headshot into a second. Forsaken will fall. Trent seems to try to bring this one to an end. Might have been a fight back, but Devi now all alone. The spike on the rafters. jawgemo about to fill that space there in heaven. Has the sheriff, but this is going to be Jonah sitting out through main. Swing out into the open. PatMen eating an immense amount of damage. Literally 1 HP remaining on him as something gets taken down by Trent. PatMen going to be trying to do his damage. Flash connects. Jinggg swing on the corner. He's able to collect 2. He gets the turn away to avoid it as he's swinging in. Full flash from the clone. JonahP just holding down M1, spamming through the smoke and screens, trying to see what he can find. And something's going to be taken down. jawgemo finds him right there, point blank, up close and personal. Similar to Devi, will get taken down. PatMen trades it back on a 1. Comes to the corner, the swing out. Jinggg able to find the first, but Leaf now striking with the judge.
Face your fear!
It's just PatMen and Forsaken all alone now. Just PatMen with everything to do. Swing on the corner, finds the first. The Hawk going to be sent. Re-swings, clears out Leaf. Prowler at the ready. Trent in front! And PatMen 2 rounds separating.
What a find for PRX PatMen has been. He is so impactful.
Here with the ults that they have, or at least it's going to be for something as he tries to escort things forward. Goes for the exit over at screens and is able to find Trent. Stopper not finding too much of anything there as JonahP will get flushed out.
Spike down A.
3v2. The advantage and the site opened up here for PRX, but still a late linger from Devi. Slowly creeping his way up mid in towards Vents. jawgemo with just an operator. Needs Leaf to try to do a bit of the heavy lifting here to get them into the site. Leaf himself at risk if Devi just simply turns around. And there's the pre-fire.
Toxin screen down.
Wall to fall, Devi seemingly narrowing down the options. So where his counterpart Viper could be.
Looking for maybe just the full retreat.
Did he spot him? Yes, he has.
That rolling thunder with that nightfall.
Face your fear!
Nightfall could just come out. Might just see a rolling thunder very quickly here in response, and that's exactly what is going to happen. The PRX anticipate this. They hug back. This Prowler on the chase quickly cleared out. For the moment, G2 not fully convinced about this push. Valyn blinded up here at backside, sees the TP, but Jinggg swings the corner and takes him down, keeps Forsaken protected. Devi didn't have it for the player advantage here for PRX. jawgemo again, the operator. How do you get yourself back into this? And do you commit a Nightfall to try to identify these players' positions? Goes into the peak with a flick. It's just a hair off. Reposition comes through and something in behind them!
Getting aggressive there on the Omen. Opening up some space in this reposition from something.
They didn't spot him out.
I don't think they're going to be ready for him on site, though. I think they think he's still at screens.
Trying to line up Jinggg, unable to find it. Shorty, get a bit of damage in. Knocks him down to 31. Devi here in heaven, quickly going to be backpedaling. As jawgemo throws on the mask. Nightfall is available. Devi able to find one. JonahP going to be taken down. The Fate in position. Trying to go for this ult send. sends it out, but it's only going to find the enemy Viper. Leaf, get TP at the back. It's actually Valyn arriving here on site. Leaf, as you say, trying to go for this flank. Ends up falling down to 32 HP, but Valyn is able to find a Vi at the same time. And now the site looking to be in the hands of G2. Something up and over the top, dealt with. It's all on Jinggg, finds one. Showstopper's gonna be too late.
Defense angle here for PRX. They can suss this out. They know that the Yoru's on site. That might be what they want to avoid.
Made out from one angle, sees onto the other. JonahP still a fault line at the ready. The shorty swap, Forsaken. Not checking this, not ready for it. Gets caught, goes down. JonahP gets ready to buy, able to go ahead, equalize it at a 3v3. Some spam damage on the Trent, puts him to 33 health as the spike now gets planted by PatMen.
Not much util for either side. Paranoia for Valyn, flash for something.
As everybody committed into the site. Leaf free reign, they're trying to just walk his way down ramp.
Something has to find value in this corner.
It's hit by the Paranoia, but he's not the player at risk. Divide, finding another, but now it is all on something. Knows Leaf's position, knows he's there above, but Leaf seemingly does not have the read!
Trap here early.
Turns from the flash, jawgemo on the peak, dead. Jinggg, off to a significantly hotter start this time around, finds that opening frag, and that is a
Other side of the map here to match G2's movement.
Instant damage taken there from Valyn, Divide with the cleanup. Finds it, and something will get overwhelmed, flanked through the site. Poison Orb lobbed in, and on that peak, Divide ends up losing his life. A 3v3. Go from a very strong start into a bit of a lopsided round now for PRX.
Oh my goodness.
Full stairs push coming through now for G2.
This is madness, but Forsaken and PatMen are lined up.
Both are together, the swing, Forsaken able to tuck back around the corner. Does get stunned there by the fault line, clear on the recon dart, and they have to re-pivot back. G2 quickly evacuating, breaking down the baby door, but already you've got PRX arrived here at upper. Looking to try to take them down. Leaf gets himself a third. Shots here from something. Backpedals, avoids the fault line. Space gonna be taken. Wall does get popped, so Spike cannot be brought forward into the B side quite just yet, but Valyn, it's a good amount of space forward there at upper. Sheer wall now gone. Valyn gets tucked here at the connector, sends out that Paranoia. Players arriving here from main. JonahP. Tag down low, he and Leaf both eating an immense amount of damage. Trent though finding his timing, swings around the back, collects 2 kills, something Divide, both gonna be eliminated. The spike is on the floor. PatMen's pushing forward, he's catching the timing, but he's also catching a stray headshot. Valyn does manage to take him down, and this round is looking to go the way of G2. Jinggg all alone, too many targets. He's looking to further delay, but Jinggg ends up being found. Flushed out of the
30 seconds left.
Absolutely need to. Fast lane, now gonna let them know. Finds the first, something. No Rolling Thunder to be concerned about this round. Tries to go out for a little bit of a wider swing, but Leaf eventually is able to find the target. Up and scooped up. The break of the door, time starting to dwindle here. Thorns get raised. Look at themselves into the site.
10 seconds left.
Locked in here by the wall, but PatMen does manage to find one as Valyn gets taken down. Had to pull up the plan here for a brief moment. Now is able to stick it, but cannot draw his weapon back.
He's fine.
Well, they hand him one all the same. As Forsaken is very much getting bullied out by Trent. Swing forward, something trying to take some space here, but
Oh my god. They time the C's here.
swing out. jawgemo just has him lined up. G2 winning on all.
Some head scratchers here for PRX. Something.
So should be able to dance around this as we wait for the spike to go off. So 2 weapons.
Plus there's the Vice Wall on the other side.
Go for the backside, Rolling Thunder going to be sent. No one getting hit by that one as the wall holds everybody else back here for the moment. A TP forward from Valyn to get himself into the side as the Nightfall's going to go across, and that's going to hit damn near everyone. Hit, however, does come through in play. But the Divide swinging out on the timing as that reveal, but cannot find the kill. But Jinggg has arrived! Lands on top! And that is going to be the plant denied as PRX. The call to action. Looking fantastic from the timeout.
10 seconds left.
Trent will try to see if he can stop this from being a flawless. Well, this round is very quickly wrestled from G2's grasp.
This is a great change up here. They're going to be pretty well aware of it, so quick pivot over to B. Oh, what a stunner from something.
Something not clipped by the... Trent is trying to fish for him here. Jinggg unable to avoid the stun. No swing coming through from Leaf, however. He gets away scot-free, but Valyn pressuring forward, able to find one. Leaf now going to be taken down. Jinggg able to find another before he falls. Clutching from behind, and there's the
How
clean.
they're going to deal with this. Some good paranoia, some good flashes this time. Jinggg on the point of attack.
They're going to just pop flash and push out of this one. And that's going to be Valyn taken down as TP out. jawgemo is able to find one, overdrive. Escorting forward, finds the headshots across onto the vine. PatMen and something with 40 health between the two of them versus 4 players on the side of G2. Seems like as the pendulum swings, we're just going to be trading back these round wins. Line will not connect, but something just dropping down into the site, instantly noted and dealt with. jawgemo with a huge round to keep things neck and neck. As he gets the ping reveal at the end. 4K here for the Neon, 4 rounds.
Jog out a bit. Oh, Jog.
Instantly cut spot out, trying to garner some interest from PRX towards A side. Something trying to make his way around the back here of this team. Spotted onto the leg of Defy. Just flying through, but he's taking so much damage and taken down.
Bring them down.
Valyn clearing the Prowler, still watching for this angle, but not able to win the fight. He does manage to find one, but PatMen now flushed out and swing in. Needs something all alone. Trying to find a little bit of additional impact here, but Leaf holding forward, catches him. A lot of aggressive space taken off of this one. The wall raised, he's just gonna go pushing forward, finds one, finds 2! Cutting him down, the paranoia now gonna be sent next on to the 3 remaining players. Aftershock try to create some space. They deny the weapon grab here.
You gotta suspect the Forsaken.
Sense tingling there. Decides to back away. Doesn't peek in onto the angle. TP check from Forsaken. Not sure how much was spotted there, but drone could pretty much tell the story because you're going to be anticipating that all these players are going to be remaining together. But oh, just what a spot! Yeah, blind dart through.
30 seconds
I think it
left.
does get clipped by that one, but then TP's forward, up into the smoke. Does he check down? Gets the reveal on the Valyn though. We'll be able to hound him down. My God, Forsaken. Gets himself a third, but JonahP able to fight back for a little bit more, but now finds himself all alone still. Tagged down to 33.
Thrifty.
Something. Gonna be looking to see what he can get done outside of C. Slowly pushing up, but Forsaken, okay, well, looks like Bucky is gonna be the answer. Gets himself a rifle, gets himself dead. Off the start of the round once again. Push forward, Leaf. Likely favored here on this peak. Something gonna have to be Johnny on the spot, and he is. Woo. Closes out the kill. That's G2 now realizing how much lack of control they have on that side of the map. Trent has to have his head on a swivel.
Yeah, you can still expect that maybe PatMen.
Oh, Valyn. Gun barrel spotted, clips him just through the corner of the wall there at stairs. Vilo in his own right, a clean upper a lot of the times, but just cannot hit that hospital flick. Valyn comes up with a second elimination.
The patience paying off for G2 there. Fully expecting that repeak.
Jinggg similarly. Could be doing very much the same, and the spray is just off.
No more.
PatMen finding one, wide swings out, gets the head. I'm trying to get a catch, but trying to get the Neon, gonna prove to be difficult, and the showstopper doesn't actually go deep enough. Otherwise, it might have actually been able to find him. The decay was there. Divide though, pushing forward onto the B side, able to find one. Forsaken comes off with another Bucky elimination. So Spike gets ready to be planted. JonahP at 1, audio list just sending out the flashes. The quick pivot across over towards the C side comes through. Forsaken trying to chase, has upgraded to a Vandal. Wants to try to catch them off guard. Corner plant, the push forward, right here, into their open arms!
Spike down, C.
Forsaken.
Valyn's got his ult.
Playing it so intelligently, and you're right, Valyn does have the from the shadows.
Grab the
Wants
spike.
to try to get the shot there on the Jinggg. He's unable to do so. They know exactly where he's at. PatMen on the corner side. Something in the meantime is just out on a solo mission. Has the gate crash set up back. Double re-clear of this tree position here from G2. Want to make sure that they haven't actually lost control of this, but something finds the instant one tap. Trent backpedaling, trying to stay alive. Something in for the challenge. It's a hit onto the shoulder as Trent sprayed down on Forsaken, but as he re-swings into backside, Jinggg is there to collect. Now we go into a 3v3. Spike being planted here by PatMen. Fault line not available. Flash is expended.
Gotta worry about this relay bolt from Jog.
A slide. Valyn with the paranoia as he gets closer. Boombot. Sent, not able to find any damage there. Field coming through. Jinggg, however, just swinging forward with a frenzy. Looking for a little bit more, but PatMen will collecting the orb. Halfway mark to having that first showstopper of the half online.
No charges.
Gets shoved back here for the moment.
Just gonna try to get a little bit deeper. So he can find a good angle for that Marshall.
Oh.
Whew.
Very close to being able to find that. Just a hair off as the push gets ready to come through. PatMen going to be paranoid up, but something's got the covering fire as he slides back around the corner. Flash now connecting. Read the name, don't look at the image. Trying to follow the action. Leaf able to find one, slides down into drop. JonahP will lose his life, but it's now. Does Leaf gets the catch there on the Leaf? Curved it back to the right a little bit too soon. Showstopper, does he check for it? Nope. And that is going to be Leaf absolutely tearing them asunder. Damage down onto PatMen as well. Is able to get away from the snake bite, but that is going to be a player if they want to continue. Otherwise, G2 looking very good to close the gap. Get themselves up to 7. Forsaken, I feel like he's going to stick around here. Late linger, try to get a flank going.
We're gonna get a nightfall off of this.
Oh, the push from Leaf coming through, and Leaf just so on top of things.
30 seconds left.
Gets himself a 3K, so the spike will get planted, and now that nightfall way less likely to be seen in this round.
Yeah, I think this should be a hold unless somehow somebody gets a huge 2K.
No connection from the fault line. Devi swung out wide in a risky spot. Gets timing. Trent able to find it. PatMen further whittled away at, and Leaf.
Actually going to use the TP deep towards A.
Flash of the Boombot going through, and something with the some swing. He's able to find JonahP immediately. Dimensional Drift going to be going out. jawgemo going to be taken down as Forsaken finds him over outside of stairs. Spraying across, Valyn dead. Trent trying to push the smoke, but Jingg's already there.
Screen down.
Spike planted.
The sheer wall, noted Leaf. Devi looking for him. The headshot does come in. I mean, Leaf still demanding the aura away. The pit immediately going to be invested here from Leaf, looking to try to make them reroute. And the Hunter's Fury similarly trying to catch them on the entry. The PRX, they do okay, manage to grab the orb, but PatMen just gets struck down. Solid kill, top of the door. Forsaken quick to reposition. Grabs the spike, but for now, G2 in control. These players siphoned over towards the A site where Valyn still sat here on top of rubble just with the stinger, but if anybody can get value at that range, of course is going to be him. Doctor try to whittle away at them. TP4, the paranoia is there, but Trent is there a little bit faster. Valyn now on the repeat, gets his vision back. He's able to find Forsaken. Jinggg just with a 1 kill in rack of Trent's timings. It's being so damn clean.
Here they go.
To the site for free, relatively cleanly. G2 playing back, playing respectful. Clone eating the shots. Paranoia, however, connecting on the multiple players. Shove them back. G2 try to get clustered together. Nightfall, I think gonna be a bit of a whiff here.
That's what that push out was for.
Going onto the corner, relay bolt gonna be connecting something. Pretty much stuck here in position. And jawgemo cleans up too. Forsaken doing his damage to try to keep his teammate protected, but he cannot make it happen. The slide in Devi. Cuts down the neon, but Trent finds Jinggg up over top of the box. A 2v4 now. Has to swing out, and PatMen's only gonna be good for 1. Fault line does not connect. As Devi tries to
find ways to get this done. Jinggg. Oh, that was so close.
Bounds across in towards the corner. Swings out. Valyn continuing the challenge here, continuing to try to find that kill. Not gonna be cleared. Along the sight line, speaking of which, jawgemo off at the ready, swings in. It's going to be a quick 1-for-1. As Forsaken does get the headshot to answer back. The neon on the floor. 4v4. Jinggg though, just 32 health. Spike in hand here for PatMen. They juggle it over. The answer's going to be no, so showstopper not going to be built up, but a rare little oopsie from Trent on the shock dart.
Spike planted.
Unable to find an initial chip value.
Vice Wall gets tripped. It's going to let him know that there's a lurking player. Should be Devi's responsibility.
Toxins going up.
Just going to come down to timing for Leaf.
The haunt scent, nothing spotted. Two starting to push forward, but Divide at the ready. Gets rid of the flanker. The time starting to dwindle. The swing out. The instant headshot into the spray down. Trent answering back though, trying to carry them forward. Jinggg at 32 HP. They're frantically hunting, trying to spot them out.
So long.
Side forward, jawgemo. An aggressive play takes Jinggg out of the story here for Divide. He will just stay in position just in front of B. Something pushed up forward, finds one,
Huge.
gets his, gets out.
You can see with this Vice Wall, they were playing to B or C the whole time. And G2 has completely misread it, expecting.
Is in so deep.
Yeah, they were expecting PRX to go to A again, to try to double down into what had been working. But PRX wisely changing up strategies here. And they're going to have info on the lurk potentially, and this is going to have to be pretty pacey from G2. It's going to take them a long time to get to the other side of the map.
Both teams worlds apart. Curious if Forsaken tries to send them from the shadows, go for a scout here, but now the sheer wall is there, cuts him off. The players split. Something looks like he's going to go sliding forward towards that one-way smoke. Steel guarded, sent here in anticipation. We'll find the weapons of the two on the opposite side of the door. Recon going to be cleared out. This fault line does not connect onto something. Aftershock, he's already swung out forward. He's already got the headshot. Goes to the something swing. And a plant will provide a nightfall for PatMen. Showstopper at the ready for Jinggg. The Rolling Thunder out the door. Look at this, shoved it back. Smoke gets cycled in with the Hunter's Fury, able to find its value. Forsaken going to be taken down. Showstopper lobbed in to no avail. Something just managed to find one. JonahP going to be traded out. In the end, as the dust settles, it's a 4v4. But G2 have successfully staved them off.
Yeah, this Outlaw, there's three players left with 50 armor. So it isn't going to kill anybody in one shot except valyn. So this buy, see if something can still get value out of it. Another great lineup there by G2, just pushing for that space to get the easy angle with the Hunter's Fury onto that choke point that PRX is trying to force their way through, but it's going to be a spot onto something.
He's by himself. Leaf trying to reposition. Favors his chances if he goes for this push.
Left.
On the closer angle. Something looking for the second shot. Wow. Able to find him in the end. In the head is jawgemo, similarly tearing them apart outside of A. The swing in, Divide, winning the fight. But the time is just not quite there. Trent
Enemy remaining.
will get the pick, and that is going to be the round over. Nothing more that something could do. Just 2 HP. G2, they will scrape by with the win. They find their stability. The ult usage is perfect. Half armors. It'd be a great time for jawgemo to try to go for that Outlaw, but wants to play pacey. Speaking of which, Dimensional Drift immediately sent here from something. Bounding out of it. Shorty's in hand. He finds JonahP. Jawgemo taken down by Jinggg. Trent pushing forward, able to find one, but he's quickly overwhelmed. A 2v4 with Leaf for the judge. It's valyn fighting one, fighting two, fighting three. valyn. The captain, the IGL, the Omen God, looking to keep them in it and take it to overtime.
Another just round where it feels like PRX has a good opportunity, and then one position. Do with it earlier.
Blind spray out. No contact found, PatMen. Forced to tuck back here for the moment. Tap on the door, Jinggg. One blast pack, the judge in hand. Boombot to try to check. jawgemo pulls off the angle. They look to back away, but a lot of this is on Divide. Spike being planted, finds the first, but he doesn't anticipate the second layer. Turns back, identifies it, but still loses his life. Something at the same time, able to find jawgemo. And that's going to be a player advantage here for the side of PRX. Hasn't meant a ton for them in these past couple rounds, but the paranoia will stave them off here for the moment. The two-player split, valyn, Trent, in through tree, JonahP checking stairs, watching for a late wraparound. Forsaken on the push, is able to find valyn, traded out. PatMen holding close, finds it, and it's all down to Trent, and